Hello friends, this is Koushik, your German language trainer, and in this session let us learn about the pronunciation of the letter R in a word. And I welcome you all to KoolSchool. So the heading is Aussprache von R. That means pronunciation of R. Pronunciation of letter R is Aussprache von R. R in German is R. So it is Aussprache von R. So here is the rule. The rule is if the letter R is in the end of a word, then you don't pronounce it. You just pronounce it as A. Okay. So the first rule is R, that is R. Am Wortende spricht man A. That is R in the end of a word. If it is there, then spricht man, that means one speaks. One speaks A. So just you should pronounce it as A. You should not pronounce it as R if it is in the end of a word. And next rule is if R is in the middle of a word or R is in the middle of R is in the beginning of a word. So the letter R, if it is in the beginning of a word or in the middle of a word, then you should pronounce it as R itself. So that time you don't pronounce it as A, you should pronounce it as R. So in German it is R am Wortmitte. Wortmitte means the middle of a word. Oder, that is R. Wortanfang means beginning of a word. Spricht man R. That is one speaks R. So if the letter R is appearing in the middle of a word or in the beginning of a word, then one should pronounce it as R. So here are a few examples. That is the pronunciation. You should pronounce it properly. So that is why I have made this video, particularly on this letter R. So here these 8 examples are with R pronunciation, and these 8 examples are with just A pronunciation. You don't pronounce it as R, but the letter R will be there in the word. So the first example is hören. Hören. So here the letter R is here. It is in the middle of a word, so you should pronounce it hören. And the next, the letter R is in the middle. I mean, still it is in the middle. So the second, it is a second letter, so it's still in the middle. That is treffen. Treffen. So hören means to listen or to hear. Treffen is to meet. So here you pronounce the letter R, treffen. And next example is krank. Krank means sick or ill, is krank. You pronounce it here because it is appearing in the middle. And here this is office. Office means bureau. Bureau. Here also R is appearing in the middle, so you have to pronounce it. And next is woman. Woman is Frau. Frau. Here also you pronounce it because it is appearing in the middle of a word. That is Wortmitte. And next is concert. Concert, it means concert in English. Here also it is still in the middle, like it is taking the last but one place, so you have to pronounce it. And next is Fahrrad, that is bicycle is Fahrrad. So you have 2 R's, you still pronounce it Fahrrad. And next in the word Anfang, that is in the beginning of a word, the letter R, if it is in the beginning of a word, that is rot. Rot means red. Rot. You still pronounce it. And next example is with the letter R in the end of a word. That is Vater. Vater means father. So it is not Vater, it is Vater. So you don't pronounce this R. And next example is mother. Mother is Mutter. Mutter. So here also R is appearing in the end, so you don't pronounce it. It is just Mutter. And next is daughter. Daughter is Tochter. Tochter. You don't pronounce this letter R. And next is clock. Clock is Uhr. Uhr. So this letter R is appearing in the end, so you don't pronounce it. And next example is computer. Computer. So it has the same spelling as in English. In English you say computer. Here you should say computer. Computer. So you should not pronounce this letter R. Next is only. To say only is nur. Nur. So instead of R, you just should say the letter A. And next is very. Very is the adverb. Very will be seher. Seher. So if you say seher, it is wrong. Seher. And next is the number 4 is called as fear. Fear. So here also R is coming in the end and you don't pronounce it. And it is not veer, it is fear, because V is fow. So it is fear, not fear, fear. So that's all from today's session about the pronunciation of R in the beginning of a word and in the middle of a word and in the end of a word. Thank you so much guys for following. See you in my next session with yet another topic.